Be it from talent or from training, your skills are your doorway into the world of Dungeons & Dragons. Welcome to Dungeon Master Minutes. I'm Donald the DM. Today we're going to be talking about the skill column of the 5th edition character sheet. This is the column next to your attributes that runs down the leftmost side of your page. Now, there is a subsection here about saving throws that we're going to save and talk about in another video. For now, we're going to be looking at your skills and what those mean for your character. In 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, there are 18 skills that you can have different proficiencies in, and these are a measure of your character's competencies in different areas of their adventuring. Acrobatics is a measure of your ability to jump, balance, and tumble in and out of combat. Animal handling is everything from calming a beast in the wild to bringing a runaway wagon under control. Arcana is your innate understanding of magic and how it works within yourself and within the world around you. Athletics is a measure of your fitness. How well can you lift or do Olympic-style sports? Deception is your character's ability to pull off a lie, be it bold-faced, be it straight-faced, or be it from behind closed doors. History is a measure of how well you've studied what's happened in the region around you and the political intricacies involved therein, as well as to a certain extent the geography of the land. Insight is more of your character's ability to read between the lines and glean information that wouldn't necessarily be most readily available to all others. Intimidation is how well you can impose your will on other characters, be it by threatening or simply by imposing your presence over them. Investigation is your ability to gather information so that you can gather insights about them later. That's an important distinction. Medicine, for its part, is your understanding of basic first aid and wilderness survival. Everything from how do I remove an arrow from my shoulder to what herbs might slow down the poison. Nature is your knowledge of the land immediately around you. What creatures might live in this forest, and what sort of terrain might I expect to see here? Perception is the most important skill in Dungeons & Dragons. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you only choose one skill, choose Perception. It is your awareness of the world around you. Sight, smell, feeling. Perception is your gateway to all other skills. Performance is how well your character can put on a show. Do a little dance, sing a little song, make a little coin on the side. Persuasion is how well you can get someone on your side, usually through diplomatic means, and it is distinct from bluffing, which involves lying, or intimidating, which involves imposing yourself over them. Persuasion is specifically putting out your argument in a convincing manner. Religion is your knowledge of the pantheon, the gods that walk the world, and how the different temples, acolytes, or shrines choose to worship and follow those deities. Sleight of hand is a little tricky for its part. It's a measure of how well you can pick a pocket, break open a lock, or generally get away with a little skullduggery on the side. Stealth is your ability to go unnoticed, both hiding in the shadows of the night and moving through the alleys of a crowded city street. It can even be blending in to a large crowd. Last but certainly not least is survival. Survival is how well you could survive in the wild. Do you know which way is north? Can you start a fire? And where is the nearest source of water to us? By knowing your skills and knowing what your character would be focused on and best at, you can not only optimize your character into the build you'd like to play, but you can better understand your role in the party and your role in making sure your next adventure is a success.